Good morning. It is day 2, but actually first day hiking. We made it out of our tent. It is now 6:27, so we're going to make our 6:30. Gabrielle finished doing all the legal type stuff, so we are permitted and are ready to go. It's self-permitting here, and so we're ready to go. Her glasses are filthy already, and we haven't even taken a step on the trail yet. So there you go. All right, so we're feeling pretty good. And we'll catch you in a couple of minutes. Hike on. We're double checking the trail here just to make sure we're doing the right one. Since there's a little trail marker right there. Somebody's water socks. And lots of details about where we're going.
Oh, the river's right there.
That is the Eagle Creek River. Yeah, so on the way back we know we can get water there too. So we should be back here 8 days from now. 9 days, something like that. Ooh, I see the meadow before we start going straight up. Like right from the beginning, we have epic views.
There's like towers in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's a weather thing?
Yeah. Oh, we got some firewood over here.
Oh, man, they sure do. Maybe people come here and do a little skiing. No, I don't think they do a whole lot of skiing here in the winter. That road's too gnarly.
Moo-moo.
There's some cows back there. They're not sheep. First river crossing of the trip. Make sure I wonder if this is Eagle Creek. Looks like G's gonna make it. All right, now it's my turn. All right, so we've been hiking a while. We're up over 6,000 feet. We're not really sure if we're gonna go up here or if we go around, but it looks really familiar. I can barely see a trail over there. Barely, I don't even know if I'm making it up, but I remember it was like this impossibly crazy, well-maintained trail though. So I really don't know which way we're going, whether we're gonna go to the left, switch back up out of this or not. Hey, there's G. Way up there. So down there is the meadow that we hiked up and camped around the corner there a little ways. So I was wrong. We did not go around, go up that valley. Hey, G. We're going up the other one over here, which is we have a series of these switchbacks. And our last day, we're gonna come down somewhere from there. I forget where, but it's gonna be epic. We better catch up with G. So there's the switchbacks, and if you look close, there's some trail runners coming up here. I'm really thankful they don't have backpacks on, otherwise I'd feel really horrible right now. We're feeling pretty good. We're gonna go up and around this. Woo, good job, yay! So now we kind of leveled off a little bit, but we have to go up through a big meadow, I think, for the first leg. But we're surprised at how much water is flowing down here. Woo! How you feeling? Yeah, I feel a little sluggish today. So we made it to the first lake, and it's pretty low, but there's a reason for that, because it's actually, there was a dam actually on the outlet, and I think this gives water, these two lakes, to the people in Union, and so they kind of control it. So maybe they wanted more water. So the next lake up above it is just really epic. Let me jump down here. Woo, nice picture, G. All right, well, we made it to breakfast. And so what do you have for breakfast, first of all, G?
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart, yeah, yeah.
And some peanut butter and some coffee.
Man, it's epic. I'm having my cold soaked nitro coffee. I've been munching on this power bar the whole time, 20-gram one. Some kind of Pop-Tart, I don't know what kind it is, they don't tell you. Bee stick for later on, and some pure raw honey, a new thing for the trip. So, all right, G, so what are the stats so far? Because we had quite an incredible morning.
Well, we started at, what, 54 or something?
Talk a little louder, please.
We started at 5,400 feet. We're at 72 right now.
Wow, we did that in how many hours?
A little over 2.
2. Oh, and we've done 5 miles, you said.
Yes.
5 miles, 2 hours. That's pretty good. 54 to 72. And we still have another lake above us, and then we have the pass.
I don't know where we're going to stop for lunch either. There's no
I know where. On the other side of the pass. That means we have to load up on water, though, because there's no water. Anyways, everybody don't want to hear about that. Anyway, so we had a pretty good morning, but we both still feel kind of sluggish. It's a tough trail. Yeah. So enjoy your breakfast. Okay, that right there is part of my Pop-Tart, and an ant grabbed it, part of it, and check it. It went all the way across, and it's still moving. Look at that guy go. He's carrying a piece of Pop-Tart. He's gone like 4 feet already. Guy's a machine. It's unbelievable, man. Look at this guy go. Wow. That is amazing. Well, it looks like we're doing a little traverse, heading up to Traverse Lake. I don't think we're gonna climb a whole bunch more till we get there. I think we're climbing 500 feet, right? We're supposed to climb 500 feet to Traverse Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, there's the valley down there. Wow. Yeah. Nice. So we just arrived at Traverse Lake. That's going to be the pass we're going to go over, which is really easy from here. But the other side is super gnarly. Of course, it took us a while to get up here too.
It looks more gnarly going up, Dad. Switchback-wise.
Yeah, must be shrouded in the truth. I remember coming down, it was pretty hard. Woo.
I'm going to check out my toe.
Okay. So last year I actually was here and I camped up in those rocks there, and it was a super good campsite. So Joe's gonna, or not Joe, gonna do some checking of the toes. How your toes doing there?
It's just, it looks fine.
It looks fine.
Yeah.
Just feels a little funny.
It just feels like it's getting smashed a bit.
Oh.
But it looks... I wonder if I cut my pinky toenail like too short.
Yeah. So the question is, where is the pass? Is it right here? Or is it right there? That's what we're gonna find out. You'd think it would be on the low side, but for some reason I think it might be on the higher side. So trails just just right below us right here. You know, there's the lake. And this is the low point of the saddle. And I wondered, well, why don't we go do this? Well, here's why. That's what you see, but good luck trying to get down that. That's just not going to happen. Anyway, that's where we're going to be going next few days. Right here. I'm sure we're going to see that when we actually get to the real pass, which is up here. There's G. So this is the trail, or this is not the trail you just cut off of. Wherever else went off trail. Woo! Pretty amazing, huh? Oh, that's why, really, we're gonna end up on the other side of this.
Yeah.
That's
so if you
why.
went, you'd have to go back up.
Yeah, and we're gonna be on the other side of that, I think. I don't think we're gonna end up down there. But you can see, you'll start to recognize some of these peaks, like that one straight across that has a bunch of white on it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be right at the base of that, probably. Pretty amazing. Woo! This isn't even the pass. That's cool, get to see two different sides of this thing. Nice. Got a little bit of snow, but we also have a couple big switchbacks right here too. And then somehow, we're gonna make it up there. And we should definitely look behind us a little bit now too. That's a canyon down there. Who knows where we're gonna be? I don't know. And then there's Echo Lake down there.
There's Echo Lake.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was looking at
That's Traverse Lake. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! So cool. All right, back to the snow. All right, let's hit up the switchbacks and then head down and have some lunch. Finally, I'm starting to feel hungry a little bit. I'm tired of being filled up. We are super close. Woo! This is unbelievable. We got Traverse way down there. Woo! Not quite there yet, but we're getting close. You ready? Woo! She's like right behind me here. All right, we are saying goodbye to Echo Lake and Traverse Lake. And we're saying goodbye to the car. Whoops. Woo! All right. Can't quite see it, but we are like here. All right. This is what we see. Woo! You! Oh, woo! There's the trail down. Woo! We're gonna hike around some of those mountains too. We'll get to know them. That's what we see. Is that incredible?
That's crazy.
That is. Did I tell you? Did the Wallowas disappoint?
I wasn't expecting them to disappoint.
I just forget how incredible it is. Woo! Man. Like, look at that rock right there. Just sticking up right.
All on its own. The audacity.
The audacity. All right, well, let's head down. We're gonna hike down for about an hour. So we got up here right about 12 noon. And what's our elevation at? Is it 72?
No, we're at like 84, 85.
84, and we started at 54.
Yeah.
3,000 then.
Yeah.
That's really good. Good for us.
84.44.
Wow, 84.44.
Actually, now it says 84.85.
8,500. All right, so we're gonna hike maybe for an hour or so, about 1 o'clock, then have some lunch. So we've hiked 5 miles And we have 14 today. Dang, we still have 9 miles.
No, Dad, we were at 5 miles at breakfast.
Oh, so how far have we gone then?
We've gone 8.
Sweet, that's way better.
We've 6. So we've gone up 8, and now we have to go down 6.
Nice. Yes, we're gonna go down to 54, which is
Back
pretty
to
much
where we started.
We started today. That's the fun of it right there. Up 3,000 or whatever, down 3,000. All right, here we go. So there's G. Maybe I zoom in, you can see the trail right there. It goes across. And then somehow it goes there. It might even go around a little bit before it drops down into the valley, because I don't think the trail goes down here. But we are coming down really fast. The trail is pretty sketchy. It's pretty steep. And I don't know. So this is eye level. But as I go up, so we've gone through a bunch of switchbacks, like all over up there. It's starting to calm down a little bit. It's a little more grass right now. All right, well, while Gabrielle's doing her calisthenics.
I'm stretching.
Stretching. She didn't get enough stretching going down the hill. I stretched my ankles a number of times. Woo!
Hey,
So,
my tortilla has
oh no, okay.
mold on it.
You got mold? Oh, that's gross. So what I'm gonna have some of this pink salmon, and it is a product of Thailand, in case you're wondering.
Aw, you're carrying this for nothing.
Nothing. We'll get a full thing about Gabrielle's tortillas. Payday. Tons of goodness in that. And I might have some more of this honey, but I think I'm gonna save that for the trail, because I had that at the top of the pass, and that was super good. I do have some nuts also in a Quest bar, but I think I have too much. I have way too much. And I have a little Starbucks Via, so we'll see how I'm feeling with that. But for sure, I'm gonna have the pink salmon, and then we'll go from there. So, gee, what happened to your what? Here, take a look at the show.
It must have been because they weren't.
Are you looking?
What?
Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay,
correct.
I don't know if I pointed the right spot.
Yes. I mean, they weren't like fresh. So.
Oh, just take out the spots.
Yeah, so that's great until you get to these two, and they're
Pretty nasty.
about spores.
They're sporing.
This one
That's a no-go.
looks
It looks good.
pretty good. Yeah. But now, what am I just going to carry this?
No, chuck it. A varmint's gonna eat it. Just stick it in that big, huge hole we saw on the trail. Yeah, we passed the trail. I swear this thing must have been like, it was over 6 inches. It had to be like 9 inches in diameter. This hole. It was like right in the side of the trail. And Gabrielle would not put her head in there. I wanted a good picture, but she said no. All right, time to eat. All right, so we did some extra analysis here. So if you look at that, it says wild Alaskan pink salmon with extra virgin oil. All right. So how is the wild Alaskan pink salmon packed in Thailand? I don't know. That's something to think about. What's interesting too is that
the breed of salmon.
Yeah,
They just breed them in Thailand.
maybe so. That could be. Let's see. Good till December 2024, which is what, 18 months or something from now. It's like a year and a half. Oh boy. But it's super tasty though. 190 calories, which is awesome. 14 grams of protein. A bunch of sodium, 350.
The ones that are in water are like 70 calories.
Really? Yeah. See that? Well, that's because we have the we got the olive oil. All right. Yeah, I love it. So if you look closely, maybe it'll happen, but my calves are like spasming. No, now it stopped. Is it happening?
Yeah. It's happening all the way up and down.
Wow. Is that good?
What?
Is that good? My left calf.
It's not bad.
Okay, good. All right. Game on. So we are working our way down. Looks like we might get some thunderstorms. We haven't heard any thunder yet. But that's where we started going down, and we kind of went down, and then we just been going pretty much straight across right now. And if you kind of look back, you can get a really nice view of what is like straight below us. I don't know if you can tell, but that's basically straight down right there. And there's a gorgeous little valley right there. I can actually hear the streams, the water flowing. It's just, the sun is just so nice right now. Camera just noticed, you know, we saw these pine cones earlier, but you can tell, but there's like saps coming out of them. It's amazing. We're dropping lower and lower. I still can't believe and actually see where we came down. It's just kind of hidden in all the rocks now. All right, well, we have a proper afternoon thunderstorm right now. You probably can't even tell there, but you can probably hear it hitting me. So, but it's, even if we get soaked, you know, it's gonna stop, and it's actually really warm. So we're just gonna keep hiking. I don't think we're gonna put on our rain stuff. So I think we'll just dry. We both have kind of caps and things like that. Yeah, it's raining. I kind of waited out here for a minute. It's pretty warm. I mean, I'm not really wet. Do I look wet? Yeah.
You're a little wet.
How about you? Are you wet?
Your pack's a bit wet too.
Lucky for me, it's pretty much waterproof.
Pretty much.
We still have some rain, but it stopped a couple times. And we have a little bit right now, but everything is nice and sparkly. And the sun's even out a little bit. That's pretty cool. Well, we got a little lost on the trail. We got confused. There was a log across the trail, so we'd assumed that we had to go over the log, since we've been having to go over and under logs quite a bit recently. This trail clearly needs to be maintained. I will make my request known to the U.S. Forest Service, but hardly anybody hikes on these trails. But anyways, we found it, got back on it, so we're good to go. But our feet are damp, which is really not a big deal with trail runners. They'll run, I mean, they'll get wet, and they dry fast. Oh, it's boggy right here? Okay, thanks. But the reason they're getting so wet, it's not because they got rained on, it's because the ground, the foliage is wet, and so we're brushing against that. So our socks and our feet are a little wet. Got a little bog right here to deal with. So our miles per hour is slowing down, but we're still looking good though. Hike on. So we've lost the trail a couple times, really frustrating. But thankfully we have 2 phones, GPS, and we were able to figure it out. Now we're pretty much at the bottom of this whole thing that we were looking down on from like way up there. And I think we're gonna cross to the other side somehow. And we just have a couple miles down the river, I think. Maybe 3, I'm not sure how many, but hopefully the trail will be a lot better. That was really bad. It was pretty depressing. Clearly it has not been maintained. So it's like people that hike it are the ones kind of maintain it by just crushing the grass. So yeah, it is very pretty though. Nice pics, gee, this is great. Man. G's figuring it out. Let's take a look. Got it figured out, G? So we've hit one of the main rivers after considerable trepidation. And I got some neat things on my shoe here. It gives you just a clue about what's going on here. You see that in my shoe? I don't know if you can or not. Anyways, impressive. So G, how you feeling?
I'm tired.
Honestly.
Duh! We've gone up and down 3,000 feet. My legs are like jello. There's still like 2.5 more miles.
What about the trail though?
What about the trail? There was no trail.
Okay, there you go. Do you hear that? That passion, that honesty. I love this girl. All right. So we have some more to hike. Well, it started to rain a little bit, but have some really pretty white flowers right here. See, the trail is just not great. It's not really maintained. It has been, but it's not great. All right, I'm gonna figure out how to get around this. With following the trail, and it rained on us again, so we're both really tired, pretty frustrated. I'm concerned that we're gonna make a mistake and get hurt on one of these logs. So we need to get to our campsite really quick and get set up. We're both really tired. One of the problems is the GPS is not correct on the small switchback. So we try and follow the GPS when the trail just disappears, and then it kind of is there, but it's not, and it's just weird. So it's super frustrating. Gabrielle's doing great, but she's getting really tired as well. So yeah, we're still struggling on the trail right now. I did cut my finger, I forgot to mention that. A couple little skags, poked my thumb up kind of high. It's pretty though. That kind of keeps us going. It keeps raining on and off, so it hasn't really stopped. So yeah, that's my great wrap job for my thumb. Press on. I'd say we have 2 miles left. So it's about 4:15 right now. So our miles per hour have just, plummeted. I want to get to camp by 5 though. Once it gets past 5, I'm not happy at all then. Get a little concerned. But we should get there no problem by 5. All right, it's 5:05. We made it to camp. It's super wet here, and we're soaked. We're doing okay. So we're gonna put our shelters up first. Then we're gonna make some warm dinner, and then we're gonna figure out exactly what we're doing tomorrow. We actually know, but we want to review it so we really understand it really well. So that's where we're at. We made it at 5 o'clock. We're super tired, exhausted, mentally strained. So we'll check back a little bit later tonight, hopefully with big smiles. Well, good evening. This is evening. What's day 2, but first day hiking, right?
I don't know why you did the days.
I totally messed up. We're doing that. We're going to be doing that for every single one of the videos now. Good morning. This is day 3. Well, but it's actually the second day hiking, but we'll wait. All right. So what do you have there for dinner, G?
I have steak omelet with green bell peppers.
Whoa.
I put some ghee in there, and just a little bit of mashed potatoes, per usual.
Oh, nice. So anything else you have? You have a bar or anything? You have a Snickers or something?
I have a Butterfinger bar.
Oh, I just had a Kind bar. That's nothing compared.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm having scrambled eggs. They're down in there, looking good. I don't know if you can see the. Oh yeah, those are good. I'm putting my gloves to keep them nice and warm.
They're probably ready, Dad.
I know, but I'm sure they are. But I'm talking now.
Probably disintegrating now.
Well, all right. So let's look at our stats. So we hiked 14.5 miles. Right. For review, we started at 5,400. The top of the pass was
85 or 84?
85, something like that. Let's say 85.
Yeah, it
sounds cool. And then we dropped back down to 54. Is that where we are?
54, yeah.
54, 52. So you do the math. It was pretty crazy. And of course, you know all the craziness of the trail. Unfortunately, if you look around, everything is stinking wet. My shoes are still. Oh, I'm sporting my brand new shoes, by the way. They're just stinking wet, which is okay. In fact, tomorrow morning, it looks like we're going to cross this creek. I think we're just going to have to walk right through it.
Yeah, footbridge. Why?
Yeah, I said footbridge. I'm like, where is the said footbridge? I have seen on this trail somewhere it says footbridge, and I saw some pieces of wood from an old footbridge, but there's nothing out there.
Right.
So we're probably
floated downstream.
yeah. So okay, so stats. We did 4.5 miles. Had some serious elevation gain. We are, as you saw in the video, we're done. Gabrielle especially. I'm more done because when she gets done, you know, it affects me too. So, all right. So my stats, my heart rate was going pretty good today. I could tell, but I got 30,000 steps. How many steps did you get?
34,000.
34. All those little hamster feet were going. Or hamster legs. Cool. 34. That's awesome. And I have calories. I have 4,380.
5,000.
Awesome. So by the time I go to bed, I'll probably hit 5,000. You'll get more than that. I hit 2,500, which is, I feel really good at home if I do that. That was like 9 a.m. I hit 2,500 calories.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So, yeah. So the whole weather, the rain thing, we knew that there was likely to be thunderstorms, you know, throughout the week, really just like in the afternoon. But really only a couple days it said that was even in the forecast. And that's for Joseph though. But they stayed around. They kept going on and off. And there was some thunder. We didn't see any lightning. The thunder wasn't loud or close. But so we are going to go over 2 passes tomorrow, the Ivan Carper and then Glacier Pass to drop into Glacier Lake. So tomorrow we have some, what is it, 22,000, 2,500, whatever, to get to the first lake.
Yeah.
And then we got to go up past, and then we got, anyway, tomorrow's going to be another crazy day, but it's 12 miles. It's not as far. So we're hoping we get some sunshine. Well, we got sunshine today, right? We got lots of it.
Yeah, I more so want it so that if anything is wet from today, it'll actually dry tomorrow. Yeah. Our tents, we got everything set up. Nothing's.
You know,
it just looks nicer when
nothing's damp.
Nice out too, when the sun's out.
It does. It feels better, especially when you're lost and you can't find the trail and you're getting wet. Yeah, that kind of thing. That kind of sucked. So, all right. I'm back. It's harder to manage when you have longer clips. Forgot about that. But I think that's about it, though. Yeah. We're going to sleep good today. We didn't sleep that well last night.
So bad last night.
Yeah, that was part of the hardness of today. Yeah. So, yeah, anything else, too?
I don't know. I wish I would have done better today.
It's hard, huh?
Yeah, I don't like it when there's not a trail.
Yeah.
It's very unmaintained, and then we keep losing it, and you're already exhausted. Yeah. Because our last 5 miles, if the trail had actually been maintained, would have been way quicker.
Oh yeah.
And there was a lot of just the down logs too, and it was getting to the point where am I gonna be able to step up onto this log, or is my thigh just gonna give way?
Well, it gets dangerous when it gets wet. The logs get very slippery, and we can't just hop on over them. Yeah, I slipped once. I think I told you, right? Where's the? Actually, that's a vampire bat thing, right? No, I fell, hand back, hurt, but we have plenty of antiseptic stuff.
But there was one time where I don't know if you asked me if I was okay or whatever. I was this close to just busting.
What, crying?
Crying, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's not good.
I can tell. Yeah. You did good, though. Yeah, and then I probably would have started crying. That would have been great. We could have had a cry vest. But it was, okay, what were the highlights, though? We saw 2 trail runners near the beginning of the day. We have no idea where they ended up today, where they're going. I hope they're okay. I hope
because it would have been obviously a lot more challenging for at least this stretch for them.
Oh, yeah, because they're running.
I don't know which...
We haven't figured it out.
Which trail they were going to.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Obviously,
the lakes were awesome.
The no-name pass or whatever. That was pretty great. Basically, everything was great until after lunch.
Yeah.
When we started, really going back down, and then the trail got
once we got into the woods.
Yeah.
Because it was okay at the top, because it was all rock.
Yeah.
But that was gnarly, though. It was a pretty tough trail. Yeah. One of the problems here is that a lot of people don't hike on the Wallowas, and even fewer people do the trails that we do, so we can see all sorts of stuff. Yeah. And I encountered this, last year. In fact, I went on this trail the other direction, last year that we did today.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't know how, that was actually an amazing feat. No wonder I was an emotional roller coaster. And it's super hard. Yes, yeah. Anyways, but it was a good day, but it was a super hard day. I think hopefully if we go to bed early, get a good night's sleep, we should be pretty good tomorrow morning, even if we have to walk through the stream in the morning, which we're probably going to have to do. So, all right, so good night from day 2, hiking day 1. See you in the morning.